Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time for us to dive into the BMW M4 GT3 build. This build is the biggest thing this channel has ever seen. It's the most complex build this channel has ever seen. And today we finally get to shake off the anticipation and begin. This GT3 kit is very complex and it's a very superior design of other GT3 kits out there. So today we're gonna focus on putting together this kit so we can really showcase its beauty and its masterpiece. Now, for those who are not familiar, the authentic M4 GT3 race car is very unique in the fact that the motor and subframe actually are recessed back maybe a foot or so into the center of the car. Now, this is gonna be a street car and we're not gonna be doing that with our motor. So there's a lot of things on this kit that just are not gonna be able to add up for our street car purposes. And one of the biggest examples of that is the front bumper and hood ducting. Spread out, we have a bunch of pieces that we're gonna be assembling, but we're gonna do our best to assemble this whole entire kit on the floor so we can show you guys the intricacies and the beautifulness of this kit, because unfortunately, we'll never see it in this form. We're gonna do our best to make everything fit, but I wanted to show you guys everything together because I don't think any of us will ever have this opportunity to see something like this ever again. So first off, Dylan and I kind of got ahead of ourselves. We got excited, but we put together this front bumper. And you might be saying, what do you mean you put together the front bumper? A front bumper is one piece. Well, with this specific kit, the front bumper is 4 pieces. So what you can see on the very bottom is like the lower splitter. It's actually the heaviest part of the whole entire kit. And well, technically, yes, it is 5 pieces. The front right is its own section. The middle is its own section. The front left is its own section. And actually, this bumper is 5 pieces because there's an air ducting channel that is required to be here to fit everything together. We're gonna try to put a bolt or 2 throughout this whole entire kit to stitch it all together. So we're starting with the front bumper.
I'm enthralled by this. Look in the beginning of the bumper underneath.
Yeah.
And that goes through the whole chassis. We should put the belly pin on this too.
You think we can fit it?
Yeah. This kit also comes with replacement components. Traditionally, these just get blasted by rumble strips, rocks, etc. They sent a left and a right. And then the belly pan also has its own portion that is the forward most that's going to catch the most. And it comes with a replacement carbon piece that you can mold in, remove this, cut it out, and mold that back in. The whole thing's so intricate, but it's like a giant model. It comes with instructions, which we don't have yet, but it's pretty intuitive. There's hardware molded and riveted into every little piece to mount it to everything else. So we literally can create an entire another skeletal structure of this car underneath the existing car. And it's rigid enough that it's going to be able to hold everything up, including the hood, all the ducting. And as TJ said, the motor's pushed back quite a bit. And
I don't know the exact like depth, but I know it's physically, it's a lot, probably like a foot at least.
Dude, it has to be a foot. Because once you'll see us put that on, and it shows where the oil cooler is, the radiator, other heat exchangers, and it has the provisions for it. And it's all where all this substructure is.
Yeah, like 8 inches back on a stock car, and it's like, boom, you already have coolers. And there's like no cooling on this for like at least 1.5 feet.
Hey, we could move it. That'd be kind of baller because you can see that it mounts it like this, the radiator.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like on the race car, they're 100% using a different transmission. They're using, it's actually a P58, not an S58. We don't know the real differences between that. So like, even if we were to say like, hey, screw the HVAC system, screw the heater core, we're gonna like move this back.
Dude,
the transmission like wouldn't even fit in the trans tunnel, and like the race car doesn't have this trans. So like there's a lot of things that like why you can't even really do that.
Don't forget about subframe, trans tunnel, firewall, everything to do with the structural rigidity of that car right there.
Yeah,
has to get moved and then remade.
I'm not sure you could even do an S58 1.5 feet back
in a reasonable amount of time and effort.
I think that's what it is, timeline. It's like, yeah, we probably could.
And I think this is a valid thing to point out because people are going to be asking a bunch of questions as to, you know, why we're not doing it or why we're not doing, you know, we've like thought about this from every single angle. And the idea is supposed to be a street car. It's supposed to be a full AC, full radio, like the interior is stock.
We already put in the Supra series, we already put a lot of effort into getting the cage in and taking that all apart, but we kept everything stock. Now imagine if we had to cut giant holes to move everything. Not possible.
No way.
Not within a reasonable time
I think
frame.
Once you guys see us, we just held up the ducting to mock it up. Once you see us put the ducting on, you'll realize that there's no front core or radiator support that can go in there. It's totally a tube structure front end for that car. So there's just no way, there's no two ends about it to make that happen. So you just focus on my hand. Is that what you
I
just
thought
did?
you were gonna point at something. Yeah.
Nope.
That's my fault.
You know, just a gorilla hanging, and you're just gonna call me out on it.
And for those that are curious
Yeah.
as to why the inner side of the car is spray painted green from the smoke bombs that we used in the last episode. It's just stained, it comes off.
Well, I didn't know. It kind of just looked like it was reflecting the floor.
Let's start building.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a little break from today's video and talk about something that's gonna happen to all of us, and that is losing our hair. A scary fact out there, 2 out of every 3 males will experience some sort of male pattern baldness by the time we're all 35 years old. But don't worry, because Keeps is there to help us out, and today's video is brought to you by Keeps. Keeps is an online subscription program that will send hair medication straight to your door. You never have to go in to visit a doctor, you never have to go pick up your prescription. Everything is hands-free and easy, so you don't have to waste time out of your day taking care of your hair. Keeps has a network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists to support you in making your hair goals a reality. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just maintain your hair, Keeps will have you covered so you never have to worry. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get a special offer from Keeps, head over to keeps.com/hunt. That's keeps.com/hunt. Or just go ahead and click the links down below the description and we'll take you straight to the page. Thank you so much to Keeps for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it. So this is the front ducting that goes behind the kidney grills. So I believe this is the first step that we should do. Now this is all gonna be like kind of taped together. We haven't organized all of the hardware yet. This fits perfectly into that.
Juan, I need you for a moment.
Okay.
I need you to bust with me real quick. Look at the front of it and how what we just put on made up with the grill. And then on the underside, like a total airfoil.
That is ridiculous.
Dude, it's absurd. I think my favorite part about this video that we're filming right now is that nobody, unless you are on a BMW race team, is ever gonna see the intricacy of this kit.
Fun fact, BMW owns a water dam just to make their carbon fiber parts.
Wow.
They built a dam for the power required to create carbon fiber parts somewhere in Germany, I think.
Shaking in his boots.
That is such a massive piece of carbon. That is so insane.
I find myself
Oh my god.
speechless with this whole kit every time I look at it. And I go to talk about it and I just go,
Like, when we say intricacy,
so
come on.
Like even the weight reduction portions of it, where it's like single layer carbon, and then the edges are dual, and then there's like a, you know, like that gusset standoff structure. That's all carbon inlay. Every single thing. I don't know. I'm super blown away.
Hey, you know what'd be really funny?
Kick it,
If we put it together and we try to pick it up.
and then the whole thing falls
Falls apart.
and then it ruins every piece that we've ever touched.
Just
Sick.
cartoon style falls in half.
Teaches it.
It'd be like,
One of us could lift this. Like if we put straps on it, walk around with it.
For sure. This part's crazy.
Oh wow, look at that.
oh, I'm so glad that you guys are doing it for the first time.
Anyone else sweaty for no reason? It's not like I'm lying right now.
I should. Oh, is it? Oh.
I think it's the super nice, thick signature series
Yeah,
hoodie you
it's
got
not
on.
that-
Jeez.
it's
that you can get it.
definitely-
Oh, but you can't get it anymore because it's sold out because it's so good.
Ruthless, dude. But you can get this. Sale.
This Friday.
Damn.
This is way after Friday.
This is way after Friday.
This has been released for a long time.
All right, let go.
Put the back pieces on!
Oh yeah.
While I was unpacking all of the hardware, these latches came into my vision, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Wow.
These are the best. I geek out. The kit is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. But the hardware, I don't even know what these are called. If anybody could tell me, please, I want them for
Yeah,
the
'cause
memes.
it's not an arrow catch.
It's not.
Is this hook lat? I don't know
No,
what
but
it is.
anybody that could tell me what the name of the company for this is, please.
For me, it's the detent to hold it open.
So I have to make sure that's just like sitting flat when you latch it.
Down a little bit. Are you on the? Oh my lord.
Oh god.
Okay, jeez. Okay, right there's okay for the moment. Calvin, will you set it in the back piece and then put it on the wood and then rotate it clockwise the tiniest bit?
Oh! Wow. Put the vents on. Put the vents on.
This is. I like this part.
And then here you gotta get it over the lip like that.
Oh!
Oh.
It just snaps in.
Tapping the insides of this.
Look at the duck. Oh. I didn't touch it.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I.
Dude, your body is a carbon fiber magnet.
Goes to grab it, knocks it. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
It's just crazy how many dimensions there are.
Overworked.
So now this one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
And for everyone that's watching, try to guess what this latches to. We'll show you in a bit as you anticipate. Guess where that goes to.
Like, okay, motor starts here, and we're like, what? That's over 2 feet back. These vents go to like here, right here, and that's like the middle of the motor. I mean, just think of that flow. So there's a big cooler right here. So as you're driving, you're getting constant airflow going through these ducts, going through the cooler, and then exiting through the roof. Kind of reminds me of the Street Hunter FD RX-7 hood. If you have an RX-7 and V-mount, same thing.
Get one today.
Where at?
At 1-800-STREET-HUNTER, not a phone number, don't do that, streethunter.com.
And then there's another bottom vent that goes to another, oh my God.
That's
what?
the one that comes out here.
That's like the rear one, yeah.
Something you really worry about a lot in racing is like underhood temps, especially with a turbo motor. You're not getting any of that from heat suck from the radiator or these cooling elements because it's immediately going outside and then going over the car. Ah! Got it.
Wow, look at this take shape.
Is that latch up there?
Holy shit.
Another thing that I want to point out is just look at this denting.
Wow. I honestly didn't even notice that.
It just helps alleviate hot air above the tire, which lifts the car in the wheel well. Bow.
That was perfect. Wow.
If you guys didn't catch our last drop, we released the No Fears Drop Gears t-shirt as well as the keychains. You guys sold out the sweatshirts and you guys sold the keychains instantly, but there still are some t-shirts left from sizes small to XL. The best way that you guys can support this channel is by heading over to huntandcompany.com and picking up some new gear. And also we have this feature on the website that you can shop by size and allows you to filter out all the sizes you're not looking for so you can just shop the stuff that's in stock that will fit you. Again, if you want to support us the best way you can, head over to huntandcompany.com, click the links down below and get the t-shirts while they last.
Oh, you can see it left.
Oh God, oh my God, it latches.
Oh, wow.
Sweet mother God. Oh, well, it's supposed to go like that.
Yeah, I know.
What? So that underneath the front bumper and the picnic grills, I said there was like technically a 5th piece, which was like air ducting. That goes through, connects right there, and comes out right here.
Ready?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, that's cold. That's really cold.
Isn't that insane?
That's
So
wild.
I don't know for sure, but I want to assume that's to cool the hot side of the motor, the turbo side. And then there's also a aqueduct on the top of the hood that I think goes down the center and does the exact same. So you're taking all the forward force and pushing it through the engine bay over towards the hot side. And then you're taking all of the heat from these two cooling elements up and out over the car instead of through the engine bay and through the car.
There's a little wheel. Well, the question is like,
Oh,
think we'll be able to slide
yeah.
this bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da.
I got the front. I got the front. Better watch the back end. Don't fuck the shit up.
Oh, my Lord.
Wait.
This
Wait.
is
That's why we can't run that. because
gnarly.
That.
Hey, there's a motor there. Oh,
Hey,
wait.
Hey, there's supposed to be a motor there. Just kidding. The motor starts
film
here.
Yeah. Fuck this.
Me, dude.
Oh,
That's
Like,
the
look at how
sickest
far back that motor would need to get pushed.
Okay, make sure this doesn't fall, please, when I do this. You guys ever duct tape the GT3 kit together? Yeah, same.
Stealing?
Uh-oh. He's
is it?
stealing.
It's a throttle.
He's stealing.
dude.
Hey, he's stealing. Hey. That's our security system right there. I don't know if you guys are able to tell through video just how intricate and insane this hood vent system is. That is the top of the kidney grill. That leads to the lower part of the kidney grill. That is just absolutely mental.
Do you see this? Do you see how?
That's like beauty. It's like aerospace.
And here I am putting duct tape on it. So you couldn't see it, but there's a carbon tab that comes out of this and a recessed hole in here. And it locates, you'll see on the backside, it locates this entire piece as well as a male and a female dimple and recess on the inside.
Yeah.
This also has one of those in the back to just locate it.
Right there. Look at this. What the heck?
Oh, wow.
So it's gonna be really interesting. Door, interior, seats, air duct.
Dylan crying the entire time. I hope you know, I'm not excited to trim one fucking piece of this car. This, don't care. This, really bummed to trim anything on it.
This is one of those things that we're not even gonna be able to use.
Dude, it's all gonna have to get lopped off. Because we have all factory, like, The interior has to stay. The firewall, the motor, the HVAC system, all that stuff, the core support, the radio, all that stuff, the functionality of this car has to stay. That's the beauty
Everyone
of
that's
it.
like saying, oh, I can't believe you're doing that. Oh my God. If I wanted an M4 GT3 cup car, I'd go buy one. But I don't want that. I know there's gonna be comments, people that are like, I can't believe you're gonna cut up a GT3 kit, somehow you got one, and you're not gonna use all, it's like they're gonna be complaining about we're like removing the functionality, but if I wanted one, I'd go buy one, but I don't want that. I wanna have the look of one, but have it on the street and have all the functionality of a street car.
This is the artistic vision. Trust it. You'll enjoy it when it's done. It's gonna have all the creature comforts of a push start, 800 wheel horsepower, go f***ing drive it, and all the aesthetics of a f***ing race car. And it's gonna be so sick.
It's gonna hurt, yeah, it's gonna hurt to cut it,
Dude,
don't get me wrong,
it's gonna
but
hurt.
I wanna cut it because that's what I wanna do.
But the end, just like the A90, a baby version of this. Like every moment you're like, hammer this, destroy that. You're just like, oh, please don't do it. But the final form of it, you're like, it was worth it. All of it was worth it.
I was like, what is going with that?
I just want to look.
Oh, I wonder what that hole's for. Big wing, baby.
Big geese, baby. Huge geese.
Geese nuts? I didn't say that.
You did, I heard it.
I did.
I heard it too.
Got him.
On recording, what do you have to say for yourself now?
I sincerely apologize for not giving up. Fuck! It was just a joke, guys. It was okay. Now we're looking at each other.
This is the kind of shop you run. I'm just saying.
What are you doing, dude?
Why you do stuff like that?
I don't care.
Yeah, F it, dude. Nobody's gonna see it.
F it.
Oh.
F it.
Hey, what shorts are you wearing?
Unreleased, dog, coming soon.
Dude, how do you keep getting all this stuff that's unreleased?
Wait, where's the rear bumper?
Oh, I got it. Oh, that little thing.
Oh, that's the rear bumper. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
When you find out TJ doesn't like something, it just makes you want to do it over and over and over and
Do we have a
over.
wheel?
Dylan is doing the most
Dog shit job.
Dude, you're a
dog shit tape
hypocrite.
job ever.
What the fuck? That's perfect.
I'm just like, just press it down. That's all.
Dylan. Oh, don't. Oh,
You played that game, didn't you?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go-
did, dog.
I'm gonna
That's cool
rip-
style.
I'm gonna rip this off.
And then what?
And scream.
Dude.
Man noises.
Oh, baby.
That's for sure not gonna work.
Yeah, it will.
Holy shit.
Tape
Look
that?
at that.
How is it gonna stand?
Dude, I hate you with all of myself.
I can't get it.
This is so heavy. Stop. Dude, this is a lot for me right now. I'm talking about my body weight, not, not the kid. Talking my taping skills. Can't even line up a body gap. Thing's starting to look like it's Mark IV. Dude, you know what's good when he doesn't respond, but he has the teeth smile?
Dude, TJ, you're gonna have to take a shower after that one, bro. That was dirty.
One like that right there, yeah. Lay her down, roll her over, little fat boy right there. Yeah. Like my favorite little mini
piggy. We're too much, dude.
little deliverance for you.
A little bit.
Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this view. Look at this.
It's nuts, dude. We're also missing the diffuser. The diffuser's not gonna be able to go on right now, but whoa! Are you the wing?
Yeah, I'm the wing stand.
Oh, get the deck. Where's that? Dude, that looks actually sick.
What I need is TJ to sit for the thumbnail. I need you to sit in the seat right now.
Okay,
Put your arms to rest. I'll grab it.
One thing I want to show you guys as well, that Dylan went ahead and put a tire in here to kind of give us an idea of what ride height might potentially look like. And with the 458 GT3, we kind of had a similar story with this, where we set the ride height so low, it became really tough to drive. The fitment on the wheels was weak, all things considered, because there was no room to turn the tire. Now, if you get a larger view of this, if you wanted to run this to be like cool street car fitment, look at how low the front bumper is. And if you've ever seen the race car has like a literal fender to tire gap of like 4 to 5 inches. That's similar to what we're gonna have to do when we run this car. Ooh, look at it turn though. It's a drift car.
I'd try.
It's cool to kind of see it like this and to put a tire in there and to see what the wheel arches will look like, but we're gonna have to run this with a pretty tall gap just so we don't have to have the front splitters sitting on the ground. And I do not want to run bags on this car. We talked a little bit today about like maybe doing a cup solution, not quite sure, but we really wanted to lay this thing out to show you guys just the true artistry behind this kit and just the extreme detail that is involved in this level of racing and this level of motorsport. It's something that we truly just, I think, you know, working on drift cars and even working on street cars never really understand, and it's a whole different world. So I wanted to do a whole video just dedicated to walking through it and having us see it as a second skeleton on the ground and its true form. Now, if you are new to this channel, we're gonna be uploading episodes of this as quickly as possible, but we do not have deadlines or timelines because we don't know how long it's gonna take to put this thing together. So to make sure you don't miss the next episode, be sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you get updated every time we upload a new GT3 video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one when we finally start dismantling the car, cutting into it, and try to figure out how to mount this thing on. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys then. Peace out and keep moving forward.
Very sticky, that thing.
We got a jack to put it underneath here.
I'll jack yours.
That's a good idea, TJ. Will you go grab a jack for me?
I'll go jack you off.
What?
No, you don't need to. You can let go, Tej.
I just don't trust that it's gonna hold.
Well, it is, because it's only 2 pounds.
I got you, little bitch.
It's not very sticky.
Oh, one mustache hair. I don't have a very...
$9.99. Bidding now. Starting on eBay.